What's going on YouTube? This is going to be another SnD VOD breakdown. We got the two LA teams. This was actually a really good match between the Thieves and the Guerillas. I think this might be the first breakdown I've done of the Guerillas. So this is why, for one reason I wanted to pick them, and two, this was just a really good match. So we're going to jump into it.
This should be an
Off the rip, on this, on Raid, you're going to see lots of teams. Like, I know we've done a few Raid breakdowns, but the one thing that's interesting about the Guerillas is I actually like their team in this matchup, SnD-wise, just off of the veteran plays alone. Like, I think Vivid, I don't know, I think Vivid out of this group might be the most. He's going to be like the biggest determining factor. Like, when Vivid goes off and he's out here dropping 10, 11 kills a game and he's actually making pressure and pushing up, the Guerillas are going to be really hard to beat in SnD. On the flip side, I say the SnD comes down to TJ on the Thieves. If he's going off and doing his thing, then you know, obviously we've seen TJ go like 12-0 this year. Like, obviously I have him really bad in Madden, y'all know this, but in SnD he's actually been doing his thing. But yeah, so we're gonna jump into it. It looks like a fast A plant off the rip. You're gonna see that a lot as well. A plants on this map is a lot easier because B bomb. If you're gonna plant B, you're usually gonna do it towards laundry. Very bold way of peeking off the rip. You're gonna see lots of 2-2 setups too, or 2 middle. I think the Thieves do this the most. I think Atlanta FaZe did this as well. That's a big kill by Vivid. If they get the bomb down right here, they still have a good chance of winning this round just off the fact that there's no smokes. It's almost impossible to retake this bomb site. This is actually a really good play out of Thieves because getting the bomb down here and having this control is like paramount. I just don't think Vivid sees him. That was a very bold play. I guess Vivid just didn't expect there to be 3. He spotted 2 bottom. He probably just didn't think in any way like that was possible that 3 would be there. Ooh, imagine if he won that. That would have been absurd. That would have been absurd. So, good opening run by the Thieves. That was all because of that middle control. If you win those middle gunfights, you have control of A and B from the cuts. Good start out of the Thieves here. Thieves are really good at getting a big advantage early in SnD series, but it seems like once their strats run down, teams start to counter them pretty easily. I know several times this year they've gone up like 5-1 or 5-2, and it ended up going down to the wire. So good play out of the Thieves. They're just going to get laundry control. Silly gets that intel. He's going to run back. Apathy actually, hold up. Let me run that back. Apathy actually ran right down the middle. This is a bold play. I don't know if he ends up seeing them cross right here, but usually you're not just going to just big dick it right down the middle and run zig and reflank red. Unless he has like intel on this team or expects this, because this is a bold play. Because if anyone's sitting backstairs or just watching it, he's a free death, and now all of a sudden the offense has the advantage in the round. But Silly's going to be sitting right here. Silly just watched the cross. If you're wondering, Silly's watching this cross. He's even shooting. That's why it's lighting up. He's shooting and he's letting himself be seen right here pretty much. He wants the Thieves to know that he's here. So they're going to try to push up and push him out. This is all a distraction and for intel for Apathy to run down middle and quick flank. This is actually a beautiful play. And if someone is Zig, or was Zig, who's number 6, Assault would have seen him and called it out. And Vivid's obviously the one that he's going to be playing A. He's probably going to end up pushing through flank, or he's going to go upstairs to help out with the middle cross. But this right here off the rip, him shooting on purpose and trying to like tag up and get info, is pretty much a bait info tactic to let Apathy just run through it. Really good play, because then Apathy shoulder peeks, doesn't see anything, and then he's just going to commit. And I'm going to assume Apathy probably gets a 2-piece here. Or never mind. I'm going to assume Slasher heard him. Or maybe someone jiggle peeked and saw it front laundry. That was an incredible kill out of Slasher. Assault ends up killing... okay, yeah, I think, who's number 4? He ends up killing Temp at the rock. Or no, he kills Kenny. He kills Kenny at the rock. So 3v3 here. Silly's still playing intel. He's making sure they can't push through. Assault's going to be watching from the middle. They're probably going to try to retake Laundry together. Since the Thieves doesn't plant it right away, they know that if they do plant, it's going to be towards Laundry. So they're not worried about them planting middle. That's why they gave up the middle control. This is going to be still a really hard round for the Thieves. Unless you get a kill like that. TJ has got some bad timing. 3v2. Temp's going to be running up. He might have a free 2-piece here. Yeah, that's just because he had a create. That was a really good play out of Temp. Really good play out of Temp there to go up 2-0. Honestly, that round should have been the Guerillas. That was a beautiful read by the Guerillas off the rip. If Apathy doesn't get hurt or doesn't get like reacted, because I don't know if that was just like Slasher predicting that there could be someone flanking since he didn't see anything. I'm not quite sure which one it was, but that was a beautiful read out of Slasher. Apathy knows he probably could have won the round there for him, but 2-0. So the first round they lost because they got outslayed in the middle control. Second round they lost because Slash had a good reaction to stop them from getting just absolutely pinched from every angle. So 2-0. You're going to see lots of A plants. Because if you get the A bomb down, I tell people all the time, getting the A bomb down is like getting a 2-piece. Because if you have bedroom control, unless you get wall banged or just ripped off a head glitch, you're going to win this round just off of time alone. And he's playing the outer Tiki. You're going to have Slasher's going to be Laundry. You get this Money control. Money might have seen him lay down. I don't think he did, though. Kenny's about to see him. Those are the best kills ever. I've gotten that kill so many times in this game. Or like usually peeking basketball or something, you see them trying to like lay down and get that bomb. That is like the best feeling ever. I don't know if you saw TJ there. This is going to be a really pivotal angle. Because Kenny's not going to expect them to be hugging that. Slasher kills another guy middle. Vivid gets a big kill. 2v3. If they get bombed down, they still have a chance. But they would have to plant this about right now. They're probably about to get pinched down. Actually, they both won individual crossfire 1v1s. Now Temp's in a 1v2. Silly should get this kill. Yeah, that's actually a huge round out of the Guerillas. That's another one of those rounds where you can't really blame the Thieves for losing. They just both lost their ones. They both committed to pushing at the exact time that the Guerillas committed to pushing. And even if one of them wins the gunfight right there, you're still got a man advantage. It would have been at worst a 1v1. But Guerillas stole that round. Vivid got a big kill on Kenny on the crossfire, and then they both won their gunnies right here. That was a very big round. Very big round there out of the Guerillas. They needed that. Could have been 3-0. They could very well be up 2-1 or even 3-0 themselves. That's how close these rounds have been so far. So 2-1 lead to Thieves. You're probably going to see another Laundry hit coming out of the Thieves here. They seem to be a very, I wouldn't say one-sided team, but they like to stick with what works. Apty saw him cross, so he's going to get the intel. Silly's going to back up. Not quite sure. Silly shouldn't really back up. Because now Apathy's kind of like in a fuck spot. Actually, this isn't bad because Apathy's laying down close. I was going to say, if Apathy was pushing Laundry by himself, that wouldn't have been the play. Oh, that's actually beautiful. That's actually a beautiful play because Apathy laying close right there never showed himself. So Silly being the one back. At first, I thought Silly was going to run away, and I thought Apathy was going to go Laundry because it kind of seemed like they were kind of in between. But Apathy never showed himself. TJ thought the only guy playing B was going to be Silly watching the push-through while someone was watching a middle or late pinch, so they couldn't worry about it. And then Vivid shows himself in the crack, so TJ is expecting, all right, Vivid, Silly. Apathy comes from the close angle. There's just nothing TJ could do there. I'm trying to see how Temp died. Okay, Temp peaked top Laundry. Silly killed him from back 4. So now it's a 4v2. This round should 100% be the Guerillas. Assault, Slash gets Vivid. Assault trades it. Now, this is just an unwinnable situation. Beautiful round there out of the Guerillas. They pretty much countered LA's plays. That's one thing about the Thieves I've noticed. They like to do similar plays. I wouldn't say over and over. I wouldn't say like easy read type plays, but they do like to stick with what's working until it stops working. And the Guerillas are a team full of veterans. Plus, Vivid's kind of new, but Vivid's probably like their SnD leader in my opinion on the team. He's the one that even in MW he was out there making a lot of big plays, dropping lots of numbers. Can he get spotted, lit up on the cross? Oh my lord, that nade almost stuck him. Yeah, Silly's fucked. He's about to get killed right here. Yeah, the Thieves just bum rushed, and that was actually a very aggressive defensive play there. Vivid. Ooh, that's actually, that right there is massive. That right there just, like, I know the first blood was big, but that right there just won the Thieves the round, in my opinion. Because if Vivid gets that kill or has control of their side, they could plant A towards basketball and have just as good enough a chance to win the round. But him dying, I just don't see a scenario in which the Thieves lose this. They're baiting a switch. There's 3 of them there. So unless Assault gets a 2-piece up here, this round should be done. Oh, he almost got the 2-piece, actually, as I said that. Now Apathy's in a tough spot. He ends up getting the kill, 1v2. That's tough. Right there, I didn't even really, that's one thing that's kind of hard to tell. Whenever you watch, like, I'm still new to the whole Codcaster thing. I didn't really recognize that he planted because I have the audio so low in my headphones. So I didn't realize he already had planted. Hold on. When did he plant that? Because Vivid dying right there would have been even more important. Hey, shout out to YouTube and the buffering. I'm a better duo than YouTube and buffering. So I want to see this again because I totally didn't even recognize the plant because I was looking at the arrows. Okay, so he planted right now. Okay. Not too bad. So Silly was pretty much just a bait here to try to get intel for the flank. They bum rushed him out. They planted right here. So that makes Vivid's death even more crucial because they had bombed down towards, I'm pretty sure they had it planned towards bedroom. Vivid, him just being annoying over here until they get intel, or even if he wins this gunfight right here, the Guerillas are going to win this round. They're going to win this round, in my opinion, because then Vivid could have like went middle of the stairs and helped, or he could have reflanked if he wanted to. Number 8 probably wouldn't have died if Vivid wins it. But yeah, I wasn't aware they planted right here because like whenever I'm watching the Codcast, I'm just looking at arrows, and I didn't look right here. I didn't see that, so I gotta get more knowledgeable about that. But yeah, so that was a huge death there by Vivid. Big kill by Slasher. So they're gonna go up 3-2. Not really a bad play. So now if I'm the Guerillas and they just went B twice, they just went B back-to-back rounds. If I'm the Guerillas, I'm going to send a double middle. I'm going to do a double middle. I'm going to have a guy here watching the cross from here. I'm going to have a guy looking over from kitchen. I'm going to have one probably playing the zig look. And I'm probably just sending one guy to watch the B cross until he gets that control. And then once he gets that control, I'd wrap back because the guy's middle can converge on A. I would expect, which I don't know, I would expect the Thieves here to hit A. They've gone B twice. They shut it down last time. And the Thieves usually like to play a bomb site until it stops working. At least that's from the 2 videos that I've seen so far. So I would do a 1-2-1 or a 1 or a 2-1-1 until they can wrap over. Are they gonna go B again though? Can't really tell what they're doing. Okay, no, they're sending 2A off the rip. Okay, could be a bait too, because bomb is middle. You have one guy for the intel. Apty's gonna push up here and get control. Ooh, did he get good timing? Oh my lord, that was some crazy timing. Another big kill of Slasher. Vivid can't die right there. Vivid just, like, I know he got bad timing, but he can't die right there. If you're gonna be the island player, if you're gonna be like if you're gonna be the only guy watching the entire bomb lane, you gotta just trust that someone could be there. I've died like that many a times. Sitting back here and someone gets a kill middle map or something. Sometimes you'll just try to get like, okay, I'm just gonna push up the stairs and then the guy will peek you from top and get a free kill. Right there, he should have noticed. Which I'm not quite sure if Apathy gave what type of intel, but he should have noticed, or Apathy should have told him, okay, I killed a guy in the zig, and I didn't see anything B. Because if he just ran through B, I know he got bad timing on the guy red, but I would have called out there more than likely A, so Vivid probably should have played that safer. I can't really, let me actually look again exactly what he did. I don't know if he overextended to, I don't know if he overextended to like just get intel. But to look, so he's sitting in the right corner. I think he just shoulders. Okay, he just shouldered it low key, and that was actually not even really his fault. He was hiding that tucked corner, kind of sound horn the bomb, and he went to go wide peek it as Apathy got that kill, and Slasher was just pre-aiming the Tiki the whole time, so he just got lasered away. So now at the 2v3, Thieves having total total A bomb control. And Assault just shot right there. I know Apathy called out, or Vivid called out bomb was down, so they know they got a second. Silly pushed and got killed. Total bomb control here. 1v2. Unless Assault just keeps finding the 1v1 kills without being traded, there's just no real way you can win this. But right here, though, actually, I don't know if pros use their headset at all. Because I know most pros, and this is what I've been a main question of mine, and a lot of people have been asking. Do they sound whore? I'm gonna assume that it's harder to sound whore because most of the teams are playing at like a facility where they're all sitting next to each other, which I personally, if I was in the league, I would not want to do. I do not want to hear my teammates screaming call-outs in like beside me and in my headset because in SnD it's very sound crucial. And in this spot right here, even though Assault ended up pushing out, I'm gonna assume you heard it. If you stand in this area right here, you can hear every footstep from these back steps. Everything in this area right here where my mouse cursor is, you can hear everything amplified. For some reason in this bird's nest or wherever you call it, cutout, you can hear every footstep loud as day. So I'm not sure if Assault actually heard it and went to go like wait for them to pinch back out, or if he just got really bad timing and went to commit to it. Because he knows they have to be there because TJ, he just killed TJ there. It's weird how they wrapped each other. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that he definitely heard him. Okay.
Again, they ask. Oh my, Assault, just hold it, just hold it. This could be huge. The timing. Did they see?
Oh my, oh my God, that's so weird. That is actually unfortunate. Like Assault would have died if he stayed up by that window anyway, but the timing that just was created was absurd. And now there's no way Assault. Wait, actually, this is a good read of Assault. I wouldn't expect them to be this way after just clearing it. To be real. That's a big kill there. Slasher ended up getting cambered right there. That wasn't really even his fault. I 1v1. Kenny's playing the wild. That's a very weird play. Like that worked because the last place I would expect someone to be if I was in a 1v1 Assault would be sitting in the water in this close corner. It's a good play out of Kenny there. There's just unexpected angles. So Fortune, another stolen round by the Thieves. Like I said, after getting that first blood, like that should have been their round because they should have had the Incel A as well. So 4-2. Guerillas are going to try an all-out B hit. This is not... Okay, what the hell happened there? I was going to say, this is not really the Guerillas' preferred play, in my opinion. Like, they're a better A team. But they're going to try to fly B. Obviously, I now know that he gets naded, so I expect the Thieves to win this round. But they're doing a 1-2-1. They're going to all fly. I'm not quite sure how he gets naded. He might have got that glitch, which I don't know if you got. It's not really a glitch, but it's like a issue in the game where if you're running on your screen, and you go to throw a nade, they throw nades at the left hand in this game. So even though on your screen you're in front of your teammate, I don't know if it's like how they like throw the hand back if it sticks the guy behind them. But even like this has happened before to me. If you're running in front of your teammate, or like it happens a lot in Moscow. On your screen, you're in front of him, so you go to throw a nade like out, but for some reason, it'll stick to your teammate if he's too close to your back. It'll stick on your teammate behind you and kill him. And sometimes with like spawn like plays, like if you kill your teammate that fast into the round, it's like a suicide penalty thing, and usually it kills you too. So lucky Apathy only got Assault, but that's definitely a thing that should not be in the game. I'm gonna assume that happened. I'm gonna assume that's what happened after, because I don't see what other reason how he could have possibly naded the van or anything. They're just gonna try to get laundry control. Once they don't see anything over there, they're gonna expect them to be flanking, or they're gonna be expecting them to be holding. Yeah, they're looking back and forth. I just don't see a scenario in which the Guerillas win this unless they fly A, kill Slasher without getting traded, and get an A bomb down to basketball. But they're probably gonna get at least Slasher's gonna get at least one here. That was actually an incredible melt. Holy hell. Slasher gets traded, so it's a 2v3. Still, yeah, he was absolute. Now, Now Silly's in a 1v3. This is another pretty much unwinnable round unless Kenny jumps down the middle and dies like that. Now it's a 1v2. There's actually 27 seconds. It's still going to be hard. You're going to have to isolate the guy at one of the bomb sites. Oh, man. If he got behind that pillar, he would have had a chance to finesse it. But 5-2 lead here. Obviously, we know how this ends up going because I picked this map for a reason. Lots of people wanted me to break down why the Thieves cannot seem to hold a 5-2 lead to save their life. And right now, the Guerillas, it could very well be a closer game than this. Like I said, the 2 out of the first 3 rounds should have went the Guerillas' way. And then the round they ended up winning where they had the crossfire on the step should have went the Thieves' way. So in my opinion, it should have went up 2-1 Guerillas. Now it's 5-2. Guerillas, let's see what side they're on. Let's see. Okay, so they're doing a 1-2-1 setup. The bomb's gonna be sitting middle. The Guerillas are expecting. I would say they're gonna be doing their middle play again. I think they're expecting an A because usually when they go middle and Silly doesn't call anything on the cross, these 2 guys middle can kind of prioritize water stairs and zig. And if that's the case, then who's number 5? Vivid's gonna be able to like play it safer today. Let's see.
The map spread, a similar setup from the Thieves we've seen from the Guerillas. Just waiting for some action to happen, and this time Vivid is the one able to get.
Vivid gets the first kill on TJ. I think TJ tried to run out and hug the water stairs, and Vivid just played the off angle looking at that. It's a really good play. Because if you play this angle like he played, yeah, you can't get seen by anyone, and if anyone doesn't peek, if someone top doesn't peek and you're not looking, or you're looking bottom, you'll see anything, you try to sprint to this area. If you are playing that off angle, you have a free kill pretty much. So that's a big kill to Vivid. He gets away with his life. Whoever's middle is playing this dangerously close because you can hear everything middle, but they're not going to. Oh, they are. See, like that was just like it's not a bad play out of Apathy because he's been getting good map control, but it's such a sound horse spot. This whole middle area, like playing in these areas, unless you're laying down, not moving at all, like him crouching and walking back and forth, like you're pretty much yelling at the other team that you're there. Big kill out of Kenny. Now they have middle map control. They could even plant the bomb towards middle. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why the Thieves didn't plant right away. I'm just going to assume that they were afraid that someone laundry would get them off bomb. But if you have the kill right here middle, and you know Vivid was the guy that killed your boy back here, you should plant this bomb towards middle and have number 1, who's Kenny, watch the water stairs for just a second. You can jump on this little tiny rock and just preempt this. If you get the bomb down towards middle, number 3 could end up, after watching middle, he could end up wrapping back and hitting water stairs and seeing bomb. Number 5 would probably push up to here, so you'd probably catch him in the back. Whoever, once you plant, you could slide out middle because you know you have middle control, and then you could do a 2 middle setup with the guy watching the bomb right here. I would have planted a bomb. I would have told the plant bomb right away once you killed the guy middle because you know you have B bomb site control. Temp's actually running up. Yeah, okay. So they end up doing exactly what I say. Okay, I wasn't sure because I haven't watched this match yet, so I didn't know. Beautiful read there. This should be 5-2 lead. You're up 5-2. You bomb down on B towards middle. This should be 110% be a Thieves win. This should be a 6-2. It should be GG's. So Kenny is in ring. Temp pushes up and pretty much yells at the Guerillas to kill him. I don't know if he got bad timing or what that was, but in reality, Temp should have laid behind the rock right here or just crouched behind the rock looking this way because you have someone red looking over you. That was a very questionable play out of Temp. There's just no excuse for him to be here and throw his life like that. Kenny's now going to get overwhelmed from Silly. So now it's a 3v1. Slasher's last alive. And at least Slasher knows that all 3 of them are here. Now, I'm not quite sure. Okay, Slasher gets the big kill on Vivid. Okay, he spots Silly. Damn, that was a good shot. What the hell? That was a really good shot out of Silly. If I was Slasher here, once you get the spot intel right there, Silly, Assault had previously shot back here. So if I was Slasher, I wouldn't have even messed with this. Once I got the kill and I saw Silly run down the side, which to be fair, that was a really good gunfight went out of Silly. I would have like seen him and I would have ran. I would have immediately ran bottom red to middle, and I would have tried to check the bomb from the water stairs or from the middle cutout. I wouldn't have messed with this because you know Assault's going to be over here. They're going to just try to like fire, shoot you. Like even if he wins that gunfight, Assault gets the trade. That's a big choke in my opinion. If these can't lose that, you got bomb down towards middle. You have a guy top red. Like Slasher had over everyone. Temp really kind of broke the setup down from doing that because once he dies pushing that, Kenny's overwhelmed by crossfires. And that's just, I don't know, that's just a round that you gotta have because now you have at least like that was an offense. So the Thieves, okay, realistically they should be fine. They're at 5-3 still. That's one of those offenses that you should just put it down and don't give a team like the Guerillas hope, especially after they lost the first map. Guerillas, like I said, they're just a scrappy SnD team. Very scrappy SnD team. So 5-3. Guerillas are going back to their A setup, which is like I prefer the Guerillas going A. They're a better A team. They play better when they plant the bomb A and have setups. They've been doing this ever since even the beginning of the pretty sure it's the beginning of the season. They like raid SnD. They like planning A pretty heavily. If I was the Thieves, I haven't seen a blind counter A play not once out of the Thieves, which is kind of weird because 3 out of the 4 offenses so far, the Guerillas have gone A. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe their A defense is the middle setup, which isn't a bad play because you can just converge on the water stairs. But they're only sending 2A. They have one guy, he's going to be watching that outer ring cross. If he doesn't see anyone hit outer ring, he's going to know that either they're going to be pushing up close and he's going to probably back away, or he's going to know that no one is ring control, so the B site is going to be clear, so they can expect an A, which there's no one A here, but they're going to expect an A, or you can just pretty much expect like a guy money. One guy's watching over middle, the 2 guys B here, or in the mid. He's going to go, yeah, so he's going to go money. You have 2 guys mid. So in this setup right here, once you get no intel here, and you know he doesn't push up and chow you right away, you know B site, they're playing pretty much, they're going to have to be playing middle. They're either playing middle or they're playing back B and A. With that intel, Guerillas are going to be looking, they don't see anything, they're going to probably try to push up here and get map control. Big kill out of Silly there. Even though he gets traded, he gets intel on another guy middle. Wait, did Vivid? Wow, Vivid got away with his life there. That's huge. That is so huge. But I think Vivid's about to die. Yeah. That's... Oh my god, that's a massive win out of Assault. Holy... If Slasher gets that kill, the round's over. It's done. It's 100% done. Because even if he kills Assault, or no, if he kills Apathy planting and then gets traded, the round's done. Because there's a 2v1. He gets the kill. Now it's a 2v2. They're going to have bomb control, and they know they're on flank because Vivid called out they were both chasing. Where's Apathy going to go? I'm glad he didn't sit. I'm so glad he didn't sit in this corner. I hate when people sit in this corner. It's such a death corner. It's only good for control, in my opinion. For SnD, there's just way too many angles. You can die. 2v2. They have bomb down. They know they can see it basketball. They're just going to shorter peek it. They could stretch the bomb. Actually, no, he planted it around the corner. Good play. Big win there. Even if Temp trades that. Unless, okay, I was going to say, unless he kills that guy. If he kills that guy sprinting up, then he has the other guy trapped. But 5-4, another round in which the Thieves could have won, but Slasher ends up getting killed from deep, which wasn't like a bad play to Slasher there. It wasn't a bad play. It's just, I don't know. That was just a really good read of Assault. Like that round came 100% down to Assault winning that gunfight, and he did. So now it's 5-4. You got to think the Thieves should have closed it out 5-2. They had 3v2 advantage 5-3. Now it's 5-4. They're on offense. They're going back to their B hit, which is kind of an easy read, and you can tell the Guerillas know it. Look at number 5. Vivid this time doesn't even waste any time. He doesn't even play it safe. They are just hard collapsing on the B play because they know that Thieves love going B. This is what they do. This is their play. This is their bread and butter. And when they need a big offensive round win, they're going to go to it. Silly, with knowing that they're going to be flying, he's just going to back up because he definitely saw him on the cross. This is going to allow for Apathy to make a flank, which I'm not quite sure if he's going to get this kill or not. Slasher should kill him if he commits to the door, but he's probably going to just fly by the door and then pinch him. Yep, just flies by the door. And now Slasher gets an 8-hit marker. He knows that, okay, one guy's flanking. Vivid still kind of committing to the A to make sure no one's doing a late hit. Now he can watch over. Now they know, the Thieves know they cannot plant towards middle. They can't plant towards middle. So they're going to get a laundry bomb down. And in this setup, I wouldn't say like it favors, I wouldn't say it 100% favors the Thieves, but the Thieves with bomb plant down and all 4 pretty much set up towards the side the bomb's down at. As long as whoever planted Slasher can get away without dying, they should win this round. They should win this round. They got bomb control, they have site control, and there's only one guy pretty much doing anything over here. If Silly can stay alive and late pinch it, they have a chance, but with one guy red, these guys no longer, these players no longer really matter in this play. Because once the Thieves made the great play of pushing through and getting the bomb down towards laundry, this flank no longer matters. Slasher getting that intel and then getting forward, huge play out of him. But obviously, it all comes down to pretty much time. They're all jiggle peeking. They're all going to try to play until Slasher just got shot at. So now they know he's ringed. So whoever's pillar is probably going to kill Slasher. Whoever's pillar is probably going to kill Slasher. And honestly, whoever number 1 is, Kenny should have played this off angle just pre-aiming pillars. So Slasher could lay down close ring and commit and make these players push up. I'm just going to assume Slasher ends up dying. But actually, no. Slasher doesn't die. Actually, now he does die. See, that's tough. That's a huge... Because if Slasher gets that kill, the round's pretty much done. Because now Salt kills Slasher in the ring. Apathy's going to be pushing out the bottom red, so they're going to have 2. I'm pretty sure if Apathy runs out, Kenny should have that kill. Unless Kenny just commits to the right side of the ring. Silly's still in the back. Number 5, Vivid, is actually going to help Silly with the retake over here. So now the Thieves are kind of pinched in. And then Silly wins a big gunfight on TJ trying to run into... I think he was trying to run... Hold on, where was TJ at? I think he was trying to run into Laundry. Unnecessary death out of Slasher there. And then TJ ends up dying, peeking the rock. And then now it's a total collapse. Kenny can't do anything about this. There's nothing Kenny can do. That comes down to Slasher honestly should have just laid down ring. In reality, like right here where my mouse cursor is on the right side of the screen. Lay down right here to where you can't get seen middle pillar. And you can watch this outer hit. Even if you die right here, if they push up to the right, Kenny's going to get that trade. Because you make them overextend over here. And then you'll have a 3v3 situation. And it would have been a lot easier. Slasher, I know it's like a 50-50, but that's another gunfight. If he wins, then the Thieves win. Because he lost the one to Assault. Now he lost this one. The big round went out of the Guerillas. Again, another round the Thieves had the advantage, had the site control, had the bomb down, and then lost. And now all the momentum goes to the Guerillas. When you escape a 5-2, once you won the first map, and now you came back from 5-2 and keep retaking bomb sites and you make it 5-5, I just don't see, it'd have to take a individual play out of the Thieves right here to stop this momentum. They're going A off the rip. Beautiful play call. Beautiful play call. They just gone B 3 out of the 4 offenses. And now they're going A on the huge 5-5. Look at the Guerillas. They have no idea. No idea. This is I don't know who was the IGL for Thieves. IGL is also in-game leader if you're wondering. But this was a beautiful call. I love the prediction here. Because Vivid played it aggressive last time, so now he's going middle. They're trying to blind counter B. They've gone B every time. They said, screw it, let's go B. The Guerillas haven't shown an aggressive B hit once. And the Thieves are just going to run out here and I'm assume get the bomb down. Yeah, TJ runs out, doesn't see anything. They know now they have total bomb site control. They blind counted them. They blind count. That's a perfect read out of Thieves. There is no way, shape, and form that the Thieves should lose this round. They have total bomb site control. They have bomb down again. 5-5. They should not lose this. There's just no reason that they should lose this. TJ's pushed up in a good spot, but honestly, it's not really that necessary of a spot. If I was Temp, after I planted, I hate this corner because you're going to die in this corner every time. If someone runs down the stairs and jiggle peeks you, the guy in the The guy bedroom can't help you. He really can't. Like, if I was Timp, I would have planted, and then I would have slid back here, and I would have tried to get back to bottom. And also, I can't really tell, but if they're doing a double bottom setup, I do not like the double bottom setup. You gotta have someone top bedroom. The top bedroom guy can watch everything. He can, like, I know he's just watching the flank, but if Timp could have got back right here, if Timp could have got back and then went top bedroom, and you had a guy on the bottom setup and a guy top bedroom, then TJ 100% is going to get at least one of these kills. In my opinion. I think he does. But he should at least get one of these kills. So then you stop the push from this side. You only have one guy. You have a guy watching the flank, and then you have a guy water stage. There's just no way the Guerillas can win this if Timp is back here and they have a guy top. What ends up happening here? He slides out. TJ gets a big kill. Gets traded. So I expected that. I expected that. But look what happened. Look what happens here. Timp being in the death corner, which I fucking hate this corner. I hate this corner. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ever have success after planting the bomb sitting in this corner, because you're gonna get cambered from the stairs. You're gonna get killed from the tiki put. The only time it's a really good corner is if they jump out of money and they hug it close, or you can like get this kill. Timp went for the trade, because I'm assuming Timp assumed, all right, two guys here, they just traded TJ. I'm gonna get the trade on this guy. It should be good. Timp turns to kill this guy. I'm going to assume number 6 kills him. And since they have a double bottom setup, you can't see water stairs. So Timp gets killed. Actually, Timp ends up trading it. So Timp, all right, so I'm guessing Silly was one shot because he killed him fast. So Timp did his job. Timp did his job. He got the kill. I assumed that he didn't, just off the fact that number 6 was staring him right about. He could have got a kill glitch too. But so 2v2. There's just no way the Guerillas should win this. Assault and Apathy have to push forward. If you have a guy top, or even if you have a guy just playing it back, with 28 seconds left and bomb down, there's just really no reason for them to lose this round. Kenny gets timing like right there, like, man, I don't know. I just don't really know, like, why. I'm just not quite sure why Slasher's there. Because Kenny played it smart. He got intel. He threw a nade down. He's going to get Apathy hurt. If Slasher is top bedroom playing an off angle, they would have never even have gotten here. Like, I know Slasher was the guy watching flank, so you can't really give him all hell. Like I said, if Timp was back, he would have been able to watch the flank, and then they would have had a 3-man setup. Like, TJ, in my opinion, too, there's really no reason to be pushed up here. Like, yeah, he got the kill and got traded. But if you have 4 guys here, you win. You win. You can't lose. You really can't lose. If you have 4, if you get the bomb down and y'all get back and you have 4 guys set up here, especially with the way the round started. The round started with complete A-bomb control. If you have 4 guys here, you have 1 guy top, you have 1 guy bottom watching the cross, or you could even have a guy back here watching the cross, or from the back, so you can get over about flank. You have a guy. You could have a bedroom guy watching the flank. You could have a guy top bedroom watching only the close water stairs so no one could push up. You could have a guy jiggle peek in the bottom and seeing the bombs, and you can't lose. You really cannot lose if you have that setup. The only way you lose this setup is if you have a guy out here die. So, yeah, he gets 1. Cool. Then the guy planted dies. Okay. He gets the trade. So now it's a 2v2. Even with the 2v2 with 28 seconds left, you still should win this round. Especially with bomb down. You still should win this round. It's just Slasher slides out trying to kill. I'm not quite sure why Slasher did what he did. That's another gunfight, in my opinion, that Slasher, if he wins around. That's the 3rd time Slasher should have won in the game. Like right here, like Slasher shouldn't have slid out right there. He should have held an off angle right here, watching the push. And then Kenny could have, like, if he lights him up doing that, then Kenny could slide out and trade it, and then Assault's in an unwinnable spot. Because even if Kenny dies, Slasher can just run upstairs and lay behind the bed, and then Assault's not going to have time to run up there. And even if he does, Slasher will hear every footstep. Slasher going out right here and dying was unnecessary. Now Kenny, wait, what the wait, what the hell was that? I don't know what the hell I just watched. Okay, who was that? Did Apathy just jump off the map? How did that happen?
We go. It's a 2v2 right now. Assault trying to push these players through mid. Apathy finds one.
So Apathy, I'm assuming Apathy heard the shot, so he went to go aggressively jump chow the pillar. And at that exact time that he jump chowed the pillar, Kenny fell under him in the water. So Apathy went to go turn and kill Kenny mid-air and fell off the map because he didn't land on the ledge or in the water. That could have went horribly wrong. Because if Kenny wins this gunfight in the water, if he wins that gunfight, it's over. That was one of the most interesting 5-5s I've seen in such a long time. I hope it shows the best play on that. Okay, yeah, let me see what it looked like. What did Apathy do here? I don't even know what the... I mean, to be fair, it worked because it made Kenny turn around. But that's actually hilarious. This man just jumped and G-slid off the fucking map. I don't know, dude. That map, that was one of the most heartbreaking SnDs I've seen. Because 5-2, the Thieves should have won it. The Slasher gets the kill. 5-3, they should have won it. 5-4, they should have won it if Slasher gets the kill. And 5-5, they should have won it, but Slasher overchowed for whatever reason he just did and died again. So that's 3 gunfights. If Slasher wins his gunfight, they win the map. And now Guerillas going up 2-0 after they won the hard point and then winning SnD like this. There's not even a reason to play a third map. And as y'all know, Guerillas end up 3-0 in it. Of course, the Thieves bounced back and did really well in the losers bracket run. So they are a better team than what they showed right here. Like, they're still a really good SnD team. But that was a tough choke. That was a really tough choke. And like I said, it came down to unnecessary overchows. Like, there was another round where, like I said, Temp got the bomb down and then for some reason pushed Laundry. And Slasher was in a great position to look over everything. And then he was left in a 1v3 that he ended up getting traded on. I don't know. I'm sure they did a VOD breakdown and, like, whoever the coach is did their thing on that. But that's tough. That was a tough loss. But this was another SnD breakdown. Thieves and Guerillas, incredible match here. Every video is going 35, 40 minutes. I need to wrap it up. But, like, I don't know. I get the rounds usually. If I'm usually gonna pick a really good match that goes 6-5, and I know y'all said y'all don't mind the long breakdowns. It's just sometimes it's hard to like come up with things to say, or it's hard to exactly expect what, because like a lot of things I'm going to say are going to be repetitive because you're going to see teams do the same stuff a lot. So I'm trying to come up with different insights and different opinions and stuff that I may or may not have done, because some of the matches I've already seen, some of the matches I don't know. I just go strictly off of requested matches. But yeah, with that being said, slap a like on the video, sub to the channel. Got more videos coming soon, and I appreciate all the support. And until next time, peace out.